How's it going, guys? This is Clark Knives here, back with another video. And today I've got kind of a special one for you. I've got this knife here, and while I'm here, I haven't made a video on this one yet, so I'll go ahead and show off this one. I'm not going to really go into too much depth with this one. I'll make a separate video on it later, but this video is mainly about this knife here. This is a Case Trapper, and most of y'all know this knife. Y'all have seen it before. I've showed it off a couple times. This is kind of just a hard worker. This is a beater, you know. I've used it quite a bit. Used it, abused it. Heck, the other day I was whittling with it, and you can see, I've kind of flushed them out and made them look better again. I took the grinder to this thing and flattened everything out. But anyways, I was whittling, and then I bent. Somehow the bolster was like way knocked offline, and the bolster was a lot higher on this end than it was in this end. So I knocked it back down, kind of straightened it up the best I could, pinched it back together. And then, of course, you can see where I hit it with a punch a couple times on each side. And then I sanded it. I just haven't got all the old sand scratches out of the bolster. I did use like 220 grit sandpaper, then 800, then 3000, and kind of polished it just to bring back a little bit of shininess. I don't think I'll get these out just because, like I said, this is a work knife and it doesn't really matter to me. But I did a little bit of modifying to this knife because whenever that happened, I was like, well, now I don't really care about this knife. You know, once something happens to a knife, you're just like, oh, okay, well, now I can just beat the living crap out of it and use it. So I was laying in bed one night, and Mr. Wes from Doom Crew Outdoors, he's always modifying some sort of trapper and doing this and that. Same with a couple other. He's inspired a lot of people to modify their own trappers, you know. And people are doing these versions and these versions with the Wharncliffe or the sheep's foot and this and that. But I wanted to be different, and I really like the one-arm razors, and I never have enough money to get one of the old Case ones or a GEC. And I'm not going to settle for a Rough Rider or anything like that. I'm going to settle for, you know, something more high quality and with carbon steel. So anyways, I went ahead and I made myself one. And as y'all can probably tell, from one of these blades, it's missing some meat. Well, anyways, this blade, or this knife, it doesn't have any snap anymore. Besides whenever you open it, and it didn't have any snap before I even done any of this. It stopped having snap. So this is one of them knives that you can just throw around and, you know, use for anything and everything, and then it's good to go. You know, it's one of them you don't mind to put it through some hard use. Well, anyways, here's the clip. You can see it's carbon steel. It's got the teeners and everything. It's sharp. It's been through a little bit. I've scraped some gaskets off with this knife. And then you can see this one. Now then, you can use your jeans. Why in the world? Let me get some oil in this real quick. Hang on. I think I did wash this knife earlier, and I ain't put no oil in it or anything. Now, I've already got Ryan from RH Blade and Shade with this. If y'all don't use this, go to O'Reilly's and blow $5 on this stuff, because this is the best, like, pivot oil, and you can even rub it on your blades if you want to. Anyways, it's really good stuff for, like, oiling your joints and everything like that. Boy, that blade's just hard to open. From me grinding on it and everything, there's just a bunch of junk in the pivots. It'll come out eventually. Let me work that in. Goodness, what is going on? I think it's just because these things were pushed down too tight. But anyways, that's besides the point. You can hook your jeans on it and pull it up. Here's the knife. I made it into a razor. And I think I did an absolutely immaculate job. I think it looks great. It's not just a super off the wall, super duper crazy. It doesn't just go way deep in there or whatever. It's just got a small little, it goes with the size of the blade. I'll just put it that way. It hooks really good on your jeans. It's got a nice point still. And I even added a little bit of a swedge. You can see. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. The swedge is a little wonky, but I'm not really worried about that at all. You can kind of see how the knife kind of makes a U from where I bent it. I think that's what happened. I think I bent this knife, and that's why it looks like that, because usually it would sit about like right there instead of coming all the way back. But it used to sit like that, straight, and then now it sits kind of back. But anyways, like I said, this is just a beat around the bush knife, and all that. Looks pretty cool, feels cool, I like it. And all those little like marks you're seeing is just from where I haven't gotten the file marks out, because I used a file to make the swedge to kind of cut it in there. It's not the best, but it doesn't look too bad, And then here's this knife. This is my GEC Cody Scout number 72. I've been using it for a little while. I wasn't going to really make a video on this because I just wanted to kind of use it a little bit before I did anything, which I've used it a decent amount. So anyways, yep, this is my newest GEC. I traded the 71 for it and all that, And it stays in my Kent Smith leather sheath, my pancake sheath. And this probably will stay in my pocket or something, something or other. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm going to ask to go ahead and please, goodness, I need to figure out something with these blades. They don't open very well. Go ahead and please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all next time. Get a little thumbnail here. Look at that natural lighting. Heck yeah. We'll see y'all later. Peace.